Hi children, welcome back to yet another section. We know that God has created a beautiful nature around us, is it? When you will observe, you can see that different structures, different shapes, colors are added to our nature, and which makes it really beautiful, is it? Now in mathematics, there is one branch dedicated to study all these structures which you can see all around us in our nature. And the name of that branch is called geometry. What is the name of that branch? The name of that branch is called geometry. Okay, geometry deals with all the shapes which you can see all around you. So, as a part of it, we are going to learn our next lesson. So, let's get started, children. Okay. So, our new lesson is Lesson 4, Basic Geometrical Ideas. In this lesson, we will study the introduction part of this particular lesson. Okay, children? Okay, the first thing we have to learn is point. This you already learned in your earlier classes, is it? Just try to recall it one more time. Point means what? It represents a location, it determines a location, or you can say it shows an exact location. And we are representing point by using a dot. Point by using a dot, very tiny dot, very small dot. We know that point has no dimensions. Point has no dimensions. That means no length, no breadth, like that way. Okay, so point has no dimensions. So we have to represent the point. Point has no dimensions, so we have to represent the point. When you are representing the point by using a very sharpened pencil tip, you will get a very tiny dot. That is actually point. Okay, and how do we represent point? We will represent point by using capital letters. So we can say that this is point A. Always we will represent point by using capital letters. Capital letter A, B, and so on. Okay. So point means what? It shows an exact location, and we have to represent point by using capital letters, and it has no dimensions. Okay, children? Point means it shows an exact location, and we have to represent point always by using capital letters. Okay. Now the next point of this lesson is line segment. And we already studied line segment. What do you mean by line segment? We can say that line segment is the shortest distance between any 2 points. Line segment is the shortest distance between any 2 points. It is the shortest distance between any 2 points. And it has 2 endpoints. It has 2 endpoints. Endpoints means what? It has a starting point and it has an ending point. Endpoints mean it has a starting point and it has an ending point. And it cannot be extended in any direction. It cannot be extended in any direction. Line segment means it is the shortest distance between any 2 points, and it has 2 endpoints. It has 2 endpoints means it has a starting point and it has an ending point. And it cannot be extended. That means we can measure the length of a line segment. Okay, it has a definite length. And how will we draw a line segment? Line segment, this is line segment. So this is the starting point, or it may be the starting, this is the ending point. Suppose I am giving you this point as A and this point as B. So how do we represent a line segment? Line segment, we can represent a line segment as line segment AB. AB, a line segment simple over it. Okay, or you can represent it as BA, a line segment simple over it. Okay, so we can say that this is line segment AB, or you can say line segment BA. Line segment means it is the shortest distance between any 2 points, and we can say that it has a definite length. That means we can measure it. Okay, and it cannot be extended. I hope it's clear, children. Now move to the next topic. Line. Line has no endpoints. It can be extended endlessly in both the directions. We already learned about line. Line means what? This is a line, is it? You can see 2 arrows on both sides. That arrow means what? We can extend both the directions, is it? We can extend both the direction. and a line is passing through countless number of points. Okay, line is passing through countless number of points. Either we can represent line by using any 2 points on it. Suppose the point is A and B. So how will we represent this line? AB, a line symbol over it. Okay, a line symbol over it. Line means what? It has no end points. End points means what? There is no starting point and there is no ending point. A line is passing through countless number of points, and we can represent line by using any 2 points on it. So always one thing, when you are marking the point, always use capital letter. Okay, and how do we represent this line? AB, a line symbol over it. Okay. Or you can represent the complete line, by small letter. The complete line by using small letter. We can write this line as line L. Okay. So we can represent, or you can represent the complete line by using small letters. We will use L, M, etc. Okay. So line means it has no starting point and there is no end point. That is the meaning of this sentence. It has no end points, and it can be extended in both directions. This arrow means that we can extend to this direction, and this arrow means that we can extend to that direction also. A line is passing through countless number of points. So shall I ask you one question? Can we measure a line? Line is having length, but we can't measure it, okay, because it is going continuously in both directions. So we can't measure a line, but we can measure a line segment because it has a starting point and it has an ending point. So difference between line and line segment is clear. Line has 2 end points, line segment has 2 end points, line has no end points. Okay. Line segment has 2 end points, line has no end points. Now move to the next topic, ray. What do you mean by ray? It starts at one point and goes endlessly in one direction. That means ray is having a starting point and one side is going continuously. It has a starting point and one side is going continuously. Suppose if I am giving you the point P and Q, how will we represent this ray? Ray PQ. Okay, ray PQ. And be careful children, when you are writing PQ, you have to put a ray symbol over it. That means P is the starting point and Q side, that side is going continuously. Don't write it as QP. If you are writing QP, this is wrong. This is another ray. QP means which is the starting point, Q is the starting point, and the point P side is going continuously. So when you are naming the ray, you have to write the starting point first. Okay, ray means it has a starting point and one side is going continuously. So I hope the point, line segment, line, ray, all these things are clear for everyone, is it? Now the next one is angle. We already studied angles also. If 2 rays having a common end point, if 2 rays is having a same initial point means what? Starting point. If 2 rays having a common end point or common starting point, we will get one angle. Or you can say an angle can also be formed when lines or line segments meet or intersect each other at a point. What is the next thing? An angle can also be formed when lines or line segment meet each other or intersect each other at one point. So this is an angle, is it? When 2 rays having a common end point. This is ray 1 and this is ray 2. These 2 rays having a common end point. This is a common end point or this common starting point. And this common end point is known as vertex. What is the name of that common end point? Vertex. The common end point is known as vertex. Common end point is known as vertex. And these rays are called arms of the angle. This is one arm and this is another arm. Okay. These rays are called arms of the angle. This is one arm, this is next arm. Okay. And this common point is known as what? This common point is known as vertex. And we also studied an angle can also be formed when two lines when two lines is having a common endpoint. When two lines, these two lines have a common meeting point. So this is one line and this is another line. If two lines intersect each other or meet at one point, we will get one angle, is it? So we will get one angle here. You will get one angle here. You will get one angle here and you will get one angle here. So total how many angles we got? 4 angles we got, is it? So when two rays is having a common endpoint, we will get one angle. This is that angle, okay? This is that angle, that common endpoint. This is the angle we formed here, and this is known as arm, and this is also arm, okay? So and this common point is known as, this common endpoint is known as vertex. So the common endpoint is known as vertex of the angle and the rays are known as arms of the angle. Or when two lines or line segments meet at one point, we can say we will get there also one angle. And suppose I am giving this as O. So this is the vertex of that angle, is it? So suppose I am giving you the name AB. So this is angle AOB, and always you know that where the angle is standing, that means the vertex letter, when you are naming the angle, you have to mark the vertex letter in the middle. So how will we name this angle? Angle AOB, angle AOB. Where the angle is standing, that letter should be in the middle. Where the angle is standing, that letter should be in the middle, okay? So this is angle AOB. Suppose this is C. How will we name this angle? Angle AOC. Okay, always use 3 letters for naming the angle, or you can use single letter. Suppose if this is angle 1, you can name it as angle 1 like that way also. Okay, suppose how will we represent this angle if it is D? How will we represent this angle? This angle contains this arm and this arm, is it? So how will we name that angle? Angle COD, is it? Angle COD. Suppose, and how will we represent this angle? How will we represent this angle? How will we name this angle? Angle DOB, is it clear? Angle DOB. So how to name the angle is clear. We already learned this, is it? When two rays is having a common endpoint, we will get one angle, or angle is also formed when two lines or line segment intersect or meet at one point, we will get one angle. Is it clear? Examples are clear, children? Now, and we already studied different types of angles, is it? Different types of angles we learned. Which are the different types of angles we learned? The first one is acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, reflex angle, full angle or complete angle. We already learned this, is it? What do you mean by acute angle? An angle whose measure is less than 90 degree. If the measure is less than 90 degree, we can say that that is an acute angle. And if the measure is 90 degree, that is right angle. 90 degree angle we will represent by this square box, okay? So 90 degree angle. An angle whose measure is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree is called obtuse angle. Greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree is called obtuse angle. An angle whose measure is 180 degree is called what? Straight angle. An angle whose measure is greater than 180 degree and less than 360 degree is called reflex angle. An angle measure 360 degree is called complete angle. We already studied different types of angle. Which are the different types of angle? Acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, reflex angle, complete angle. Okay. Acute angle means angle measure is less than 90 degree. Right angle means angle measure is equal to 90 degree. And what do you mean by obtuse angle? Angle measure is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. And what is straight angle? Angle measures 180 degree is called straight angle. And if the angle measures greater than 180 degree and less than 360 degree, it is reflex angle. And if the angle measures 360 degree, we can say it as complete angle. I hope all these topics are clear for everyone. So, what all we learned? Point. First we learned about point, is it? What do you mean by point? Point means it shows an exact location. It has no dimension. Point means it shows an exact location. It has no dimensions, and always we will represent point by using capital letters. And what about the next one we learned? Line. Line means it extends continuously, it indefinitely going in both sides, is it? That means it is passing through countless number of points. It can be extended, or you can say it has no end points. And what about our line segment? Line segment has two end points. That means it has a starting point and it has an ending point. It has a definite length. That means we can measure a line segment. Okay. Now what about ray? Ray means it starts at one point. And extends in one direction. It's starting at one point and going continuously in one direction, that is ray. And we also studied angle. Angles are formed when two rays are having a common end point, or we can say two lines or two line segments intersect at one point, we will get one angle. I hope all these topics are clear. Thank you and have a nice day.